Welcome to Nacho Average Cinema. Today we are reacting to the Stranger Things 5 date announcement. So, announcing when it's finally released, and I've been waiting, I don't know how many years now. I'm like, when is it? Even well into this year? It's like May, and like, we don't have a date for this. When is this? Is this going to even come out this year? So I was concerned that maybe it'd be pushed back even further, and I do know the date, so we'll see how far back. It has been pushed. It's pretty far, pretty sure. But I'm pretty excited. I like the show quite a bit. I think it gets better and better and better every season, so I hope the fifth is the same.
Especially now that the kids are about 47 years old.
Yep, yep. No, they're 13 years old right here. These are 13-year-olds, or maybe 10-year-olds possibly. But we'll see if this has much new or if it's just a date announcement. I don't know.
I think about that night all the time.
Hair looks all right here.
The night it came for you. The night. All of this started.
Old footage. We've seen this. Okay, all.
Everything changed. We failed. But we need to be ready.
Earthquake!
Okay, so coming in the fall, but mainly in winter,
They're
is
hitting
what I'm
they're
hearing.
they're hitting all the holidays. You get a
Yes.
good Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, it
Yeah.
sounds like. Uh, yeah. I'm excited for this as well. I think you might be a slightly bigger Stranger Things fan than I am. But I think they've still been good. I'm guessing for me, part of it has just been kind of the amount of time that they have stretched
Yeah.
this out over, kind of as one of those
Five.
things. I don't always have the best memory, so it's kind of like,
Yeah.
well, what was happening again when it's, years in between things.
Yeah.
And I'm not always the best if I don't like just absolutely love something like
Yeah.
The Office or Parks and Rec of going back and like rewatching a whole series. Um, and maybe it would be interesting to do it for this one just because of when did the first season come out now?
I don't know. It's been like
Had to be over 10 years ago, right?
yeah, over a decade because they usually do like 2 years between, but I think it's been longer now with delays and different things like that. So it'd be interesting to see how, how long it's actually taken for just 5 seasons and uh, not the longest seasons either.
Right.
But
I think that's the other disappointing part. It's like, okay, we've had all this time and this is all you could put together. My gosh, I remember back in my day when I was young and you'd have like 40 episodes in a season.
yeah,
Granted, these are at least some of the later ones. I think have had like hour-long episodes and stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't know that was. Yeah, it's probably a thing for some shows, but maybe not those ones. I think most of those
yeah,
are like the 20-minute shows or whatever
yeah.
back in the
But
day. So a little
yeah,
bit different,
I
but
think the latest episode, season 4 finale, was like 2.5 hours. So I'm like, okay, at least you're
a
giving me a
movie.
good chunk here.
All
Yes,
right.
movie pretty much. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. I hope that it's not just like another reset. Like, oh, he just explained the Earth opening up to reveal the Vecna's, I don't know, hell, pretty much. And they're like, oh, it's just a little earthquake, like you said. Like, is that just gonna be that? And then the town's gonna go on like normal, and then we do an investigation and the regular. I hope this is more centered on just jumping right to that payoff jump because it is kind of following up the previous season. I hope we can do that, but I guess we'll see. We'll see what they do with this one. I don't know. I thought this was, I think they had 5 seasons planned from the start, so that gives me a little hope that they know where they're going. It's not going to be like Lost and disappoint a lot of people. But then at the same time, I think they've announced spin-offs, and I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know about milking that
We don't need
cow.
that. We don't need that because, well, we'll see. But there are a number of characters I would be fine seeing not make it to the final minutes of this season.
That's
There
true.
are, I think there are probably actually more I would rather not make it than actually make it.
Yeah, I might
So
have
I
maybe
can't
like
imagine a series, or additional spin-off series.
yeah, I probably got maybe 3 characters. I'm like, okay, I want them to live, but the rest I don't really care about.
Right.
Yeah, comment
And I'm
your.
sure the ones that I do actually care about are the ones that if they
Mhm.
do kill anyone off, those are definitely going to be the
Yeah,
ones that
one,
go because
one
they're the
for
only ones
sure.
anyone cares about.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, comment your excitement for Stranger Things 5 and how upset you are that you had to wait even longer to the very, very, very end of the year to get to that finale. But yeah, I'm excited. This will be the first one that I get to watch live when it's released. Because I just got into it. I'll act like I'm a fan forever, but I think I watched the first season way back, but just finally recently watched the others and excited to experience it with the crew, with the crowd, the fans, all at once. But yeah, we'll see if it's any good. But in the meantime, don't forget to keep on nibbling on that movie theater popcorn or microwave popcorn since it's Netflix.